I'm curious about something, old man.
Why do I keep getting pestered?
You look like you traveled the world and seen your fair share of things. Yet you look like you're about to fall apart. How did you manage to get here in the first place?
I used to do mercenary work back in my day. No, I don't remember how I got here, and I don't care. I'm just glad I get to finally leave it and see some more of the world.
Leave it, says who?
Since I'm now part of your friend's stupid squad, I get to tag along with you crazy people. Why you all want to follow that dimwit Hiver so badly, I will never understand.
Have you gone senile? The Hiver isn't our leader.
Well, then who is?
Okran's mercy. We're getting off topic. Did you ever do work for the Paladins?
I did work for whoever paid me more than those United Cities imbeciles.
For fuck's sake, answer the question, will you? Did you ever do work for Holy Nation Paladins?
I don't remember, all right? It's not like I keep a list of everyone I've ever served. Besides, there's no way I did anything for them for a while in case my mechanical arm wasn't obvious enough.
I better not find out that you once were a Paladin, because if I do, I will throw you to those fog hivers myself, you hear me?
You crazy woman! What makes you think I was ever a paladin?
Because you have the look and stench of one, and because I've seen and smelled plenty of them.
You're crazy! Just leave me alone!
Taunt? What are you doing?
Getting acquainted with our new addition. What does it look like I'm doing?
I think you've got enough out of him for today. Let's maybe wait and talk things out somewhere that isn't this place.
You know what it looks like, old man? It looks like you're hiding something. And I don't like people who lie to my face. Especially not ones who smell like burned sermons and rusted chains.
Burned sermons? What in the hell are you even talking about? You're mad. Madder than a starving bone dog chasing shadows.
Then maybe you'd best start barking the truth before I decide to go even more mad. One lie, one slip, and I'll have your bones strung up in Fogman territory as a warning to the next half-dead preacher who stumbles our way.
Taunt, we don't threaten our own. Not unless they give us a reason. And being old and tired isn't one.
We don't know who he is, not really. People lie about worse things every day in this wasteland, and you know it!
Which is why I listen before I swing. You've said your piece, but that's enough now.
You got a reprieve, old man. For now, just don't expect me to be polite about it when the truth finally slithers out.
This squad is a nut house.
I apologize about her. I think we're all starting to get a little stir-crazy being here for so long.
Why do you all follow a hiver who obviously can't keep nutcases like her under control?
A hiver? Oh, him. No, it's not like that. I'll fill you in on the details.
So let me get this straight. The twins you're after are either in a blood-soaked madhouse where people stop killing each other only long enough to butcher outsiders, or they've thrown themselves into the jaws of the most secure prison in the world.
Those would be the most likely places they've gone to, yes.
Are they trying to get themselves killed, or do they just enjoy pain?
They are really passionate about their project, and something tells me we're going to have to get things moving to get that started sooner rather than later.
I don't get it. Is their big project called How to Get Murdered in the Dumbest Way Possible?
Hashish.
It's about weapons and armor.
Now I'm even more confused.
Rumor is somewhere in the pits they have some uniquely talented armor smiths that make particularly strong sets. As for Rebirth, that's the only way they can listen in on information on where they might be able to find smiths from the Holy Nation that they could rob one day.
Again, you're saying all this, but nothing makes sense. Why do they... Wait. Do they just want to steal their weapons and armor?
They're obsessed with learning the craft. Every blueprint, every design. They don't just want to sell weapons and armor, they want to master the art of making them. Everywhere.
An odd desire, considering they excel in filching more than anything else.
And breaking out of just about anywhere one would try to lock them in.
They're proper nutters, complete lunatics.
Hashish thinks they are fun.
So if the idea is to find them wherever they may have gone, how are we going to do that?
You'll have to hold that thought. I think someone found us.
Izumi, stay behind us!
Hashish.
A samurai, really?
I'm sorry. I know there are loads like you around here. It's just, I never got used to.
Does he disturb you?
It's just, I spent most of my life hearing stories about them, and how they are soulless machines with the sole purpose to exterminate us.
Those do exist out there.
You're not helping.
Can we get back on topic?
Look, Erida, if you're not ready to trust him, fine. But he's proven himself. A worthy ally. Maybe even a good friend.
You honor me, my lord.
I'm not your lord. My point is, no doubt there are skeletons out there that are evil. Maybe even exactly as your preachers and paladins describe them. But there are good ones too. Same as with people.
I'll bear that in mind. It's just, I guess the world outside of my home is just very overwhelming.
This is nice and all, but let's stay focused, all right? Now, you were saying you're a samurai.
I am, my lord.
You even stick to formalities when they don't apply. What kind of ruse are you playing?
This is no ruse. I have always been a samurai.
And my boots have always been steel.
Did someone train you?
Now, that's a good question.
Yes.
Who was it?
I can't remember.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Could you show me sometimes some of your training?
It would be my honor, my lady.
Oyun, what the hell are we doing? We're just building our own little samurai squad now.
I remember you saying something along the lines of, once a samurai, always a samurai. I don't see why we can't train some people to fight like us.
I'm not a stickler for tradition, but a machine insisting this much he is a samurai doesn't sit right with me. Best case scenario, you're looking at bad programming. Worst case, could be a United Cities mole.
That would be surprising. Because as far as I know, the United Cities should know very little, besides what we've told a few guards.
If you told someone, it's only a matter of time until someone up top finds out.
I'm counting on that.
You want them to come after you?
That depends on their response. If they send a battalion, then we clearly rattled them. But I doubt they'll risk it. They know we could slip away.
Too costly, too risky. They'd lose men and gear in hostile territory.
Which leaves them with another option. Hire groups to come after us. However, if they want to ensure this succeeds, they have to give them enough information to go by to find us. If they give too little, it will be a waste of time and resources spent on people going on a wild skimmer chase.
And if they give too much, they risk word getting out, especially to the Holy Nation.
I gambled on them going for option 3. Do nothing. And all this is assuming what you're saying is correct and word did get out beyond that one slave settlement.
You're forgetting option 4. Have just one individual find you and act as a mole. Maybe strike when you least expect it.
But for that, wouldn't they need to know where to find or intercept us? How would they know that?
I wouldn't underestimate them if I were you.
I'm not. If there is something I should know, feel free to tell me. Is there something I should be worried about?
Fine. You made your point. You're toying with them, but don't think this won't mean you're toying with your lives as well.
The way I see it, that's no different than running around with a wanted fugitive worth over 10,000 cats to the Holy Nation.
Should you wish it, Lord Grimm, I'd be honored to spar with you.
Don't push your luck.
Albitte? Are you alright? You've been quiet for the past few days.
I had a lot to think about, but I'll be fine. We're here for a reason, and I'll make sure we see it done.
Are you up for it?
Serenity over chaos.
Clarity over confusion.
I don't get it. How will hitting this make me a better fighter?
Less lip, more hit. You'll learn faster if you shut up and swing.
This is so stupid.
Well, it's confirmed now. They have been spotted in Rebirth.
Sheesh!
What was your plan to get them out?
That's easy. We don't.
Hashish is relieved, but confused.
We're just gonna leave him there?
Nobody said that.
Well, stop being coy and tell us already. What's the plan?
I'm glad they're in Rebirth and not somewhere worse. But if we want them free, they'll have to do it themselves.
Have you gone batty?
They've done it before, and I have no doubt they'll be able to do it again.
Can I stop hitting this now?
Absolutely not.
This plan seems solid, unless the Holy Nation finally had enough of their antics and chopped their arms off.
Luckily, they're still in one piece.
I suppose that makes sense. What use would armless slaves be?
Exactly. Now the problem is we need to motivate them to stop their scheme early. And we can't do that without going there ourselves. Unless...
we pay someone to smuggle a message to them.
Which won't come cheap, I'm afraid.
Do we have enough cats for that?
Just about, but we don't have enough to get them some equipment. No thanks to Taryn.
Sod off, yeah?
Whether we like it or not, we're gonna have to do something to make some cats. Sadly, I don't know of a place with beak things around here.
Beak things? What have they got to do with anything?
Don't worry about it.
Seriously, how long do I have to keep doing this?
Every time you ask, I add an hour.
This is ridiculous.
Bit of a long shot, but check for bounties locally.
Yeah, I suppose that's what I'll have to do.
Everyone, the wait is over. I think we are now prepared to head out.
It's about time!
Being here this long hasn't been part of the plan, and I appreciate you sticking around. For those that just joined us, I'll remind you. You don't have to come with us if you're not sure you'll be able to keep up.
Are you kidding me? For all I know, that will be your excuse to leave me behind. I'm coming with you!
Beep will go into battle and become the strongest warrior!
You have to stop being so adorable.
Beep!
I promise. I promise I won't be a burden to any of you. I will learn to fight.
I appreciate it. However, I'm not looking to start fights where none need to happen. If we can avoid them, we should.
We shouldn't keep letting weaklings get away from us without being crushed.
Make no mistake, if they attack us, there will be no mercy for them.
Do we know where we need to go exactly?
Shrike?
I only have a rough idea. From what I know, it's supposed to be hidden among some canyons.
We'll just have to keep an eye out, but we'll have to search carefully.
I can't wait to cut down some of those worthless hivers.
Peep! You must be very strong!
You can bet your peg legs on that.
Beep! I have peg legs?
I mean it when I'm saying, don't take unnecessary risks. I don't think any of you would want to find out what these hivers do to whoever they capture.
Do we know what we should be looking for if we find it? Besides the valuable loot, of course.
Any documents that could have any kind of information. Maybe books, notes. Even if we can't read it, we'll have to stash them for later.
Can I ask you a favor?
What is it?
Can you make sure that nutcase of a woman stays away from me?
What?
I can't do that, you cantankerous pile of dust. I'm so worried something might happen to your poor crumbling bones. I'll stick around real close to you.
Leave me alone! What did I do to deserve this?
Beep! You must want to find the source of his power. It's his beard.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Not this again!
What the hell is happening now?
We should all have very long beards. That way we will all become strong. Beep!
Have you gone nuts?
Are you taking the piss?
Beep! I didn't go for nuts, and I would never take your piss.
Oyun, I'm losing it. Promise me nothing bad will ever happen to this one.
Shrike! What did you lose?
My mind, Beep. I would lose my mind if something were to ever happen to you.
All Beep wants to happen now is for his very long beard to grow, too!
Can we put an end to this nonsense already and get going?
Grim, relax. Nothing wrong with taking the edge off a bit.
All this talking is giving me a headache.
All right, enough. We've had a bit of banter, but now we do have to head out. Let's finally put obedience behind us.
Are you sure you can't share anything?
Yeah, I'm sure. As you can see, I'm very busy and don't have time to hand out tips to every beak shit that comes in.
Yes, I can see that.
Is that lip I'm hearing?
No, sir. I'm just thinking out loud.
Think quietly then, and if there's nothing else, get lost.
Got a bounty for you.
Oh, but of course. Here's your reward.
Wait, a moment of your time?
What do you want, Drifter?
I'm just looking for a few tips on getting some bounties myself. Could you help me out?
A few tips, huh? Here you go.
Wait, but these are all the cats you just made right now.
It's your lucky day. I have no need for such things. The thrill of the hunt and fight are what I seek.
If that's the case, would you be interested in a job?
Will it involve killing?
Most likely. We're about to meet 2 of our crew once they bust out of Rebirth, and then...
I'll see you outside the gates.
Right. Yeah, I'll just see you there then.